In this video, I'm just going to update the trade setup I put forth on the previous video. We're going to take a look at the update trade location and some of the level and my perspective of the possibility for Netflix, NVIDIA, Carnival Cruise Line, Delta Airline, and Tesla. Looking at Netflix, see Netflix did not break below this point of control that I was looking for it to break down to the point of control and come down to this 413, 408 area. Instead, it continued to move up and it pushed through this trend line here, this resistance, came back and back tested. So we'll see will it come back in tomorrow. And if it come back in, I'm still looking for a break of this trend line and work itself back down to this lower trend line here. Unless it could reverse back, get a bounce off of this trend line here and get back up above this 449. Then we'd be looking at a possibility of a range bound type of a move and see would it reverse back down. On Boeing came to this range here, so I'm basically looking for this thing to come back into the range and maybe get it long to play it back up. So we'll see how that look tomorrow. Or would it just continue to come down and try to get the this zone down here at 116? So we're going to keep an eye on that because basically just trying to take a hit on this range because essentially it's still pretty much in a range bound type of a move. And even though if it's not, then essentially it could come up and break this downtrend here and then work itself up to this upper range area right here near the 155. So this might be a good trade location to keep an eye on, or at least close to it near this value area low, this composite value area low near the 120, which is all kind of got close to it today near that 120 area. All right, looking at NVIDIA here. Got NVIDIA came back up to this 300 level, this low volume zone, essentially in this balance area here that I have marked up. So I'm looking for this thing to come back down to take out this trend line here, or come down and test this trend line at 290, and if it fail, eventually you're looking at this thing to come back down to the lower range here. Essentially, we're looking at this range-bound trade unless it could break out outside of this range and then start breaking out and start a new trend up. Then that's basically what I'm looking at, and it will be down here somewhere around this 280 area. In Carnival Cruise Line, you can see it came down, broke this channel here. It's just a big mess. I wouldn't be doing too much with Carnival Cruise Line right now until it maybe come down to this zone here and see would it be able to find some support. But right now, the chart is just a big mess. And here, looking at Delta Airline. Delta Airline came to this range. It could extend the range down here because it did came down to near this $20 level because I could see an extension of this range, although we're missing a lot of these low here. So if it could bounce back up from here, still would like to get a trade location inside of this value area low near this 22 area and then play it back up to this range at the near the 25. Here we're looking at Tesla here. It's still kind of moving back up, trying to move back up to this 803.70, 804 area. So if it come back up, then I might take a look at some setup and possibly play it back down, at least down to this 692 or 700 area, and looking for a test of this trend line. And it could be starting up with a new range here, although we got a little spike up here at the 868.85. That's basically what I'm looking for from Tesla in the coming day. So maybe tomorrow we get a little bit of a bump up and get rejection up here. So if you like the content in this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And also, if you are not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe and the notification icon so you won't be missing any future video from me. Good luck and stay safe.